Alright guys, BLM here, back with more Horizon. It's later in the day, just got home from work, and I don't feel like doing anything else, so we're just gonna play Horizon. That's it. Yeah, I want to blow through this, like, not even just, like, like, not even just, like, in-game, I mean, like, in real time as well. Like, I want to have this done by a week. This replay here that we're just gonna rush through. Because, I did actually take the time to start, like, kind of the, I'm not going to write a full-blown script for my review, because, like, I'm not planning on going super in detail on, like, every little thing. However, I was, like, trying to take notes, and I kind of realized that, like, while I can definitely take notes on the things, like, probably from, like, Ted Pharaoh's, Tomb on, I feel like a lot of stuff before that I just can't, except for the stuff that I just played. It's like, I kind of need to play the game again anyway. I forgot our health is so low.
One less machine.
This is hilarious. Like, playing it on this difficulty is just funny. Like, it's funny that some people actually played it this way.
There. Quarry's safe.
Drake, come on over here. We gotta talk. I don't know what Honora's doing out here, but consider yourself old.
Does she ever show up again?
Tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks.
I will say, to me, like,
Next thing you know was a full-fledged freak.
not villager, what is it called? The tribal stuff, is still, like, the most boring shit.
At least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chain Scrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
Okay. It is funny how much quicker the game is.
Valley should be safe enough to travel. I'll go give Wadis the good news.
Where is he? Oh, he's all the way back at Chain Scrape. Oh, we should buy fast travel packs. Yeah, we need to buy fast travel packs.
Time to give Wadis to Baronlight.
So... where's that? Down here.
Shop's closed, Red.
What?
You're welcome to use the work there.
When did they open up? Is it after this?
The way to Baronlight is clear. Get moving.
Whatever.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says...
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
Well, I shall not be moving anywhere until the whistle has sounded. If it is not safe for them, then it is not safe for me.
Fine. I'll make sure the whistle gets blown, and then I'll be back.
Hear that? We're not leaving yet. Unpack the cart!
No. I'll be right back. Don't get comfortable.
As if that were possible here.
Petra mentioned Olvind is supposed to be in charge around here.
Oh, we're still doing
Guess I
this?
should talk to him to get the whistle blown.
Okay. I think that's when everything opens up, right?
We are on the same side here. What do you want, Olvind?
This is main story?
My
I don't
dear,
remember this being side stuff.
you think I can
conversation.
be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree.
Oh, we have to do another fucking bristleback
Face
thing?
it. What other choice do you have?
This is kind of long, isn't it? Like this section.
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of Hughes.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Olvent Frio, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Up to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock,
Oh.
time to blow the whistle.
There, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. Shouldn't take more than a day or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather around.
But I do love
Savior of
Aloy.
Meridian has done it
Like, I
again.
really love the
The
character of Aloy.
bristlebacks are defeated.
I know a lot of people, like, find her, like, very,
Sound the whistle.
motionless, I
James Brink
guess.
is open for business.
Yay.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah.
That's more like it.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Yeah. Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do.
So now
Chain
merchants?
scrapes back to work. Merchants should be open to trade.
Okay.
I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to be...
That looks really cool, but I'll probably go that one.
Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted.
Brought out only the good stuff for you, Red. Seeing as you got that whistle blowing.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you? Take your time. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Okay, so I think we'll, like, stock up on, like, 10 fast travel packs, probably. Because, again, we're not gonna need that many, because, like, we're just doing main story. Oh, is that all I can even afford? Okay, well then fuck me. Oh shit.
Come back in.
Oh shit. Not what I meant to do. Oh, I should have gotten that. Whatever. What are you gonna do?
I've heard of your adventure.
Is there anything in here yet? Okay, just these.
My armor can help.
I guess I get what my stash is. Oh wait, it's like literally right there. Okay. Oh wait, this isn't even the fucking end of the main story. Or the story. This main mission. Yeah, fuck. I assume this is. And then it's like go to the embassy, then it's the embassy bullshit.
You heard the whistle. Time to go.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Baron Lightwaddies. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
I mean, should I take notes on my phone? I probably should, to be honest with this.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence. Hades. Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the Daunt some more first. And maybe take Petra up on that drink.
But we won't. Oh shit, I actually need to go there, don't I? Alright, let's actually override a charger, because that's going to be helpful. Let's do the embassy. When do you get the shield wing? I think that's here, actually, isn't it? It's at the embassy. By the way, I did end up rewatching the thing, the initial gameplay review for this, and yeah, that entire thing's not in this game. It is kind of funny how it's not. And to be fair, like, I do feel like they kind of like they made the game look better than what it really was, in terms of like destructible environments and all that sort of stuff. But still. Shit. Again, the game still looks really nice in 30 though. Actually, something I want to see, like, after having played it on 30 for like a while now, like, what does it look like if if you go back to 60? Oh, that looks like, nah, I mean, it's weird. I don't know what's better, because like you can tell, like you can tell the difference between the two. Because like obviously the higher frame rate on the other one, but here it's like the picture is so much crisper.
Fahrenheit. Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. Carja Horn. That means the embassy starting soon. Right, I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around too.
Oh, but probably not.
Where's Erend? Looks like he's had a few.
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh out there.
Yes, sir.
Should I talk to Erend?
Gentlemen.
That's our cue.
I just want to see like the general vibe.
Now let me guess.
I better get going.
Right, maybe just...
No problem. I know where to find you.
Not don't count. Be careful.
Why the long face, my boss?
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, the second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Ah, yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
Where is this Commander Nozar then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that. There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
Why the Sun King believes we can have peace with people? How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians? Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Laurel. Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the devil himself! The gate is sealed until that horn throws!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let it through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time. So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
No more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
So who's even here? This is what I don't remember. I was like, I barely remember the tribes.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East.
Oh, we didn't even talk about him,
If she
did
seeks
we?
to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for the Marshal before he's taken a fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding for Shav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades.
Oh, does she not have the extra dialogue?
This embassy
Knowing who he is? That's kind of funny.
They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might...
Oh, that's cool. I do like the subtle little details.
Unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west. And I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs.
Yeah, I really should do a like full-blown retrospective of both Uncharted, of both Horizon games at some point. Like I've done a more like streamlined one of the first one. But definitely not as detailed. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's listen to it. I haven't watched it in forever.
A task so important.
So.
And it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat.
Feel like any game, essentially any game retrospective I did before like end of 2020, I feel like I need to redo.
But don't let that deceive you. He's a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you. And he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all three clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja. But enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No. The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
I did 84 video game videos. That's kind of insane.
As the sun rises over
I'm looking at
land
all my
at war,
retrospectives. Yeah, like
so too
AC
can it
Origins,
set
AC2,
over land at peace.
Red Dead 2.
Today is
Definitely
such
need redos. Oh, yeah.
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Hikaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Lancers, form up!
They're riding machines.
Yeah, like Metro, I should probably redo. Shenmue 3.
Vashav,
LA Noire, probably Witcher 3, probably Last of Us. Horizon. I think I did Spider-Man good enough. I think God of War was kind of where I was like starting to get it. Same thing with Brotherhood, though still Brotherhood could be longer. But yeah, then I got Valhalla. And I think everything beyond that is pretty much what I would do nowadays. Yeah. But again, it does take a little bit to get to that point, though. Anyway, we'll listen to my Horizon one because we're about to get into gameplay.
Best thing to stop the frizz. Thank you so much for that haircut.
Of course, there's an ad on there.
Quick shot to show you what I pulled today. Alright guys, we're back with a new video. In this video I'll be talking about another one of my all-time favorite games, especially one of my all-time favorite games on the PS4, and that is Horizon Zero Dawn. And to prepare for this video I did do a full replay of the main game along with most of the side content, and also played the Frozen Wilds DLC as well. It's actually been about 2 years since I last played Horizon Zero Dawn, and it's a game I absolutely adored the first time I played it. When the PC port of the game was announced months back now, I was having my PC playing the game, but I was trying to get to play it again in a while, and obviously I did, and why not make a video about it? So as I finally replay here, and Horizon is a game that, again, it feels like it was just made for me. I mean, the gameplay is that of a Witcher style RPG, a bit toned down, but I don't personally mind that, and narratively it has the history and sci-fi elements I loved in the earlier Assassin's Creed games. I played Horizon for the first time a bit after its initial release. I think it was like a few months later, and at the time I actually hadn't played The Witcher 3 yet, so Horizon was really my introduction to a Witcher style RPG. I know a lot of people say Horizon isn't an RPG, but I mean, it is, isn't it? While it might not have the intricate systems as something like The Witcher 3 or Skyrim or Fallout, I mean, it is still an action RPG. It has a level system, has a high level customization, has crafting systems, has dialogue options. I mean, it has too many RPG elements, not just be looked at as an RPG. But I really love the gameplay style of the small RPGs. I love The Witcher 3, I love Assassin's Creed Origins, which are games I look at very similar to this game. Horizon might actually be my favorite new gaming IP of the generation. Let's talk about the game itself, starting off with its visuals, which this game is so beautiful. I actually forgot how visually impressive this game is. I mean, the environments are really vibrant and have a really cool mix of like sort of tribal fields and with like sci-fi aesthetics, the context of the narrative allows it to have, plus the cutscenes in the game as well. So you can notice some really long facial animations at once. The open world in this game also has a wide range of locations, from snow mountains to massive rock canyons, much forests, small villages to Meridian, the main city of the game. I find it impressive how many different types of environments they fit into one open world. The world itself is smaller than that of like Witcher 3 or Assassin's Creed Origins or Ancient Odyssey and these other AAA RPGs, but I do think it works for Horizon. It doesn't feel like they shoehorn side content in this game. I think it has the right amount of collectibles the side activities that dissipate before you start to get bored of them. And I do love most of the side activities here. I mean, you have your standard bandit camps and corrupted zones, function pretty much the same. We're essentially just clear out enemies in the area. Tall necks are a really fun version of viewpoints where they obviously are these really tall machines that you need to climb in order to reveal the map. It's really fun trying to find the location where you can jump onto them, getting timing right, and then also natural climb up is fun as well. I personally never cared for the hunting grounds, which are essentially just challenges that involve killing enemies in certain ways with certain weapons. I just found it annoying. With combat and Horizon, I mostly just use the bow and arrow and melee combat, so like forcing me to use like the tripcaster is just something I don't particularly like. My favorite side activity in the game though is the cauldrons, which remind me of the tombs from the earlier Assassin's Creed games. Where sections were just like nice little set pieces that had a good mix of combat and platforming. And these areas also had a mysterious tone to them as well, especially if you play them before you get too deep into the main story. Now, one of my major complaints with The Witcher 3 is just how poorly Geralt controls and how much he feels like a tank when running around the world. It feels very clunky. I feel like Horizon does a better job in that aspect where Aloy's movements flow together pretty well. The dodge mechanic in the game is way more useful than in The Witcher 3. I do find the basic platforming in the game pretty clunky though. Yes, they do have your typical yellow handholds to show you where to go when climbing, but when you're trying to like run across small platforms or at points where you have to rappel down, the game just doesn't respond sometimes, and you end up falling to your death for just really dumb reasons. You can't override machines in the game, and through that you can mount them and use them similarly to how you would ride a horse in the game. Initially in the game, it isn't as helpful. It's kind of a pain to override machines to begin with, as you need to sneak up on them and wait a while as you override them. I mean, most of the time it's just quicker just to run there than to actually override a machine, but one of the later skills on the skill tree does allow you to just call them at will, and that's when it's actually worth using. Fast travel in this game is pretty great after you get the golden fast travel pack, as it gives you unlimited fast travel, and every time you pass a campfire it unlocks a fast travel point. But to get the golden fast travel pack, you need to get the right crafting materials to craft it initially, which doesn't take too long, but it is a minor inconvenience. If you don't have the golden fast travel pack, you need to have a standard fast travel pack. You fast travel, which obviously every single time you fast travel, it takes one away from your inventory, and if you have none in your inventory, then you can't fast travel. And as someone that likes fast traveling in games, I personally go for the golden fast travel pack.
I need to talk about that.
Combat mostly revolves around bow and arrow combat. I mean, I never really focused on the other weapons. I always loved fire arrows in this game, as they were really effective against most missions in the main game. I actually use melee combat in chunks of this game as well. Not saying that's good though. I mean, it is really funky, where sometimes it latches onto enemies, and at points it feels like it's on auto control, but I still personally find it effective. I don't really use the other weapons often, but some of the weapons you get from the Frozen Wilds are pretty powerful. Make some of the bigger bosses in the game. The game does have an inventory system that does fill up pretty quickly. I just find kind of annoying the micromanaging that you have to do with all the materials, where your inventory is clogged up. I think it's rare in these games. You also just don't want to just throw it away, so it kind of comes.
Oh, is that Katala? I never noticed that was fucking Katala.
Just you and me now, Varl.
Wait. That's Katala. I never realized he was this early. I never realized he was in this early in the game. I didn't realize that was him. Like, that's just something I completely missed. That's hilarious.
But I do enjoy the crafting system in the game. I mean, it's pretty basic, but I enjoy trying to craft better storage in the game. I do love how you can craft arrows in the middle of combat. I really do love the game plus in Horizon, and something about Horizon is that the enemies don't actually have levels. So when you're leveling up, you're simply leveling up Aloy. Like, Aloy's the only one getting better. The enemies stay exactly the same. So on New Game Plus, it's not like The Witcher 3, where the game actually gets more difficult on New Game Plus. In this game, it's the same game. It's just that you have really overpowered gear, like the Shield Reaver armor, which you get by finding all the power cells, and I really love the armor. I mean, it's possible with your armors in all of gaming. I mean, anywhere rechargeable health bar. That makes it almost impossible for you to die, and it really just makes the experience so much more fun for me. Side quests in the game are solid. I mean, there are some hours of side quests, and they are typically of the quality of the main quests. Because interesting characters and having decent narratives. But there are also some errands in the game, and those are more tedious gameplay-wise. You're walking around killing a certain machine or hunting animals for an NPC, and they're fine for what they are, but they aren't particularly fun. And to be honest, even the side quests themselves get a bit redundant for me after a while. I feel like many of them involve just following trails, which is just an annoying aspect of the game for me. I did find some of them pretty good though. I like Sun and Shadow, I like Death from the Skies. I did like how if you did some of these side quests, the characters from those side quests would show up in the final mission of the game. That's a cool aspect as well. I didn't even talk about the focus yet, which is essentially this game's version of Eagle Vision or Witcher Sense, and I don't particularly like it as an investigation tool. I don't like how you have to scan most things during investigations. I don't love how hard it is to see the trails that you have to follow. I don't care for it, but I do like it as a fun narrative. I also think it's helpful in finding out the weaknesses of the machines that you're fighting. And I'll talk about the structure of the game, and through this we'll talk about the main narrative as well. The game starts off with an intro movie where we see Aloy as a baby being raised by Ross.
I talked about the story in 7 minutes.
First launch the game, but to watch it again, you have to find it within the main menu and actively push on it. Like, it doesn't start when you start the game. Like, it just skips all the way to tutorial, and I just find that kind of an annoying aspect. But at the end of the day, obviously nothing game breaking. Now, we do get a decently long prologue playing as young Aloy as she finds the focus, and again, I really love this mysterious tone that we get set up from the very beginning here. But then we have a training session with Ross that seems to last forever. I mean, it is obviously teaching you the basic mechanics of the game. But then we fast forward to Aloy, who has grown up, being ready for the proving session, and eventually
like, it is funny to me how much I rush over things.
But I still find it fun on the replay. And I love how the game splits off from here, where we essentially get 3 separate storylines that, for the most part, can be done in any order. There's the Nora storyline that focuses a lot around you finding the Warchief Sona, getting revenge for those that attack them, and this is probably my least favorite storyline of the 3. I mean, I don't mind Varl as a character, he's fine, but outside of that, I do find these missions pretty tedious, as it feels like something you do in a side mission. There's a lot of tracking, there's a lot of clearing out camps, it's just not fun. The second storyline revolves around Meridian, with Aaron trying to find his sister and stopping a plot to destroy Meridian.
I really just rush over.
I don't love the Field of Fallen quest, and Into the Borderlands is also a bit slower for me as well, but I do really like Aaron as a character, and I don't mind the conclusion of the storyline. But the storyline that is the best of the bunch by far, and one of the reasons why I adore this game is the Zero Dawn storyline. Again, the mystery that surrounds this section of games reminds me so much of the older Assassin's Creed games, where I just adored those games for their modern day sections and their mysterious sci-fi sort of story. And Horizon, to be honest, does it better. Through the course of this game, it does answer most of the questions that it raises, unlike Assassin's Creed, where we never got any answers on anything. I really love missions like Maker's End and the Grave Horde. Deep Secrets of the Earth is really great. The Heart of the Nora, the Mountain that Fell, all these missions are, to be honest, the best missions in the game for me. We learn about what happened in the old world while getting these really great ruins to explore. We meet Silence, who's easily my favorite side character in the game, and he has such a complex background that I really can't wait to explore in a future game. I also love piecing together the narrative of finding out what happened to the world. All this is just so great, and it's such a major reason why I love this game's narrative as much as I do. We get to the final mission, the Face of Extinction, where we get a string of 3 pretty big fights. The first one, getting revenge for Ross.
I really rushed through both of the game.
Where we get to use this really overpowered cannon, and finally we get the final battle with a Deathbringer, which I found that to be really
this is very good shield.
We've already fought multiple Deathbringers Deathbringers in this game up until this point. The fact that the final boss battle was just another Deathbringer, I know it's kind of lackluster. I mean, obviously it is a stronger one than the one in the previous game. It has more HP, probably does more damage for all I know, but it's just the same fight that we had before. I mean, you just berate it with either fire arrows, or again, if you have the weapons from Frozen Wilds, you just use those, kill it within like 45 seconds. Like, it's really just an anticlimactic fight. To be honest, I never actually loved the ending of the game itself either. I've always found the scene where Aloy finds Sobek's body to be just really ridiculous. Where we get this conversation from Sobek, we're talking to Gaia, and Gaia like asks her about not having children, and Sobek lists out all the traits that she would want her kid to have, which are all the traits that Aloy has. It was just too much on the nose for my liking. It just seems so ridiculous that she would be having this conversation and explicitly describe Aloy. But then we get the post-credit scene, which is really great. I love how this sets up a sequel with Silence capturing Hades and starts asking him about his masters, which I assume is going to be the major storyline of this game. But that's it for the main story. I mean, I guess I should talk about Aloy as a character, and I thought about this for a while, and I do think I can say that she's probably my favorite female character in all of games. While she does seem to be a bit too perfect within the narrative, never really showing any real flaw, I do think she still comes off as relatable, and she has a really emotional side with her trying to figure out her origins, and also having a pretty quick win with her. I mean, the dialogue, while they come at points, I feel like Aloy's dialogue, when she would respond to things, I feel like she would respond in a way that I would personally respond to things. I guess I'm not so much as well as the dialogue options. I think dialogue options in this game are pretty solid. I think they feel in line with her character, but I will say that the system as a whole is just really pointless. I mean, none of these choices have effect on the narrative. They're just simply there to add more interactivity within the game. But I do love Aloy as a character. That's a lot of what got me through some of the slower segments of the game, like that Nora storyline. That's it for the main game, but I guess I might as well talk about the Frozen Wilds DLC, which the playthrough I did most recently was actually only the second time I ever played the DLC. I actually forgot a good chunk of it before replaying it here, and I will say story-wise, I do find it pretty slow. I mean, it doesn't really add much to the overall narrative. It takes place before the ending of the main game, so it doesn't really feel important. But from a gameplay perspective, I think the DLC is pretty solid. It adds a new area to explore, more side activities, which are pretty fun. I like most of the side quests here as well. To be honest, side quest Waterlog is quite possibly my favorite side quest in the entire game. You get new weapons. I mentioned this before, are ridiculously overpowered when returning to the main game. So overall, I do like the Frozen Wilds as a whole, despite me having a bit of disappointment with it narratively. So there we go. Those are my opinions on Horizon Zero Dawn. It's still one of my all-time favorite games. Still one of my all-time favorite game narratives. Most of the problems I have with it.
It's insane how quickly I rushed through it, though.
You're going on without me, aren't you?
Like, it's funny. That's the way I used to do these. It's funny, the Last of Us Part 2 spoiler review I did.
I'll take you back to the fort.
It's made of parabens, fragrances, and dyes, which... Alright guys, so if you're back video is video you might be more like the whole time. That was my first review. I just really just I'm like looking at a video right now, just script or something. I'm purely doing this just based off of first impressions after I've just finished the game. And this will be a spoiler review. I will be spoiling every aspect of Last of Us 1 and 2. So if you don't want to be spoiled, don't continue watching this video. The Last of Us Part 2 is a game that I've been waiting for a long time. I mean, The Last of Us Part 1 is my favorite narrative in all of gaming and quite possibly all of media. I mean, it's really up there. I think it is a masterpiece of storytelling. Not necessarily...
Actually, I do want to see how quickly do I get through.
Video in this video, I'll talk about one of my all-time favorite games, and that is The Last of Us. The Last of Us Part 2 coming out relatively soon. I thought now was the perfect time to replay the game and talk about it here on the channel. So I'm going to structure this video a bit differently than my previous game retrospectives, where here, since this game is so linear and so narrative focused, I think it'll be a lot more fun to give a full rundown of the game.
Yeah, that was like the start of me like structuring them in the way that I currently do. I do feel like still that I need to redo all these. Like essentially everything before, I would say Life is Strange, maybe? Maybe God of War's okay, I don't remember. Like it's decently long. I feel like I definitely could have gone more in detail, but like...
I don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Wadis, Vishav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there. near the Utara border, but why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Nope. Time to go.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry.
Going from chapter to chapter, similar to how I would review it.
We'll get them patched up.
TV series. Now, obviously, there will be full spoilers for the game and also Left Behind DLC, which I'll also talk about at the end of the video. Let's talk about the game in a general sense first. So Last of Us is probably still my favorite narrative.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Alright. There we go. Level 7. Is there more to this quest? Well, we like went up multiple levels just through that one quest. That's kind of funny.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence and Hades. And
This is Death's Door, right?
a backup of God. It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through.
So... Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, yeah, we'll end here first. Again, worries me that it keeps on, like, it puts the manual save thing on the bottom first.
To fix the world. Like Elizabeth would.
Yeah, so we'll end here. Next episode, getting on. For now, thank you for watching.